Okay, this is what I'm reading from here, if I'm correct. This is from the Insider, if I'm correct. And this talks about what happened. Macy's accused of lawsuit of covering up. Okay, now Macy's in trouble too. If you think Diddy's in trouble, Macy's involved too. They might be hit with a lawsuit themselves. Macy's accused in a lawsuit of covering up a 2008 sexual attack by Sean Diddy Combs in Harold's flagship store. So basically, this happened in Manhattan itself. And they're in trouble because they got to cover up, try to cover the behinds, but now they're going to get in trouble for it. And it says here, a string of federal lawsuits out in Manhattan accused Combs of sexual attacks dating back to 1995. Wow. One alleges Combs orally raped a female, a worker for Revival brand Echo at Macy's flagship store in 2008. Orally raped? That's different. Graped. I gotta keep careful. The suit alleges Macy's cover-up the attack due to a multi-million-dollar deal with Sean John. Macy's cover-up a violent 2008 sexual activity by Sean Diddy Combs at the flagship Herald Square Manhattan store to protect a multi-million-dollar deal with Combs' clothing brand Sean John. A new lawsuit alleges. Worldwide department store chain was named as a defendant in one of the least 6 federal lawsuits in all alleging sexual assaults against the hip-hop entrepreneur in Manhattan Monday. The 19-page lawsuit, 19-page, wow, is one of 2 filed Monday that names an outside company as a defendant beyond the companies belonging to Combs. It was filed on behalf of a John Doe who now lives in Ohio. The plaintiff alleges that he was orally raped by Combs while working in the stockroom of the flagship store. That is messed up. The plaintiff said he worked for Echo, a rival clothing company to Combs' Sean John brand that was also carried by Macy's. One day of the attack, Combs entered into the stockroom with 3 armed bodyguards, the lawsuit says. One of the bodyguards struck him. He may have been pistol whipped. Ooh. He alleges, causing him to fall to his hands and knees, the lawsuit said. That's not good. The plaintiff says in the lawsuit that one or more of the bodyguards threatened to kill him. The plaintiff said Combs demanded him to perform that sex on him, calling him by name of the company he worked for, Echo. Combs proceeded to orally rape the plaintiff in what described as a 2-minute attack, according to the lawsuit. The lawsuit alleges that after the assault, Combs grabbed an armful of Sean John merchandise out of the stockroom, went out onto the retail floor, began passing out merchandise to an adoring crowd as if nothing happened. The lawsuit accuses Macy's of quickly covering up the incident. Of course, they weren't covering their behinds. The plaintiff reported the same day to a company's security, but there was no follow-up. He was soon barred from the store, the lawsuit alleges. Approximately 3 weeks later, Terry Lundgren, CEO of Macy's, pressured Echo executives to fire the plaintiff because Macy's just signed a multi-million-dollar deal with Sean John Clothing, the suit says. So this is money over somebody's safety and well-being. Shocker. The plaintiff was eventually fired and was told by Echo he could no longer live in his company-paid apartment in the city. Ooh, that had to hurt. Echo was not named as defendant in the lawsuit yet. The company did not immediately return requests for comment for Business Insider after normal business hours on Monday. The plaintiff believes that the report of the assault was destroyed or otherwise purged from Macy's records, and no action was ever taken as a result of the report. He still fears for his life, the lawsuit says. Of course. Macy's Lundgren did not immediately respond to requests for comment on the allegations. Attorney for Combs released a statement Monday, again denying that the artist ever committed sexual assault. They called the lawsuits filed Monday an attempt to garner publicity. Combs and his legal team had full confidence in the fact their legal defense and the integrity of the judicial process, the lawyer said. In court, the truth will prevail that Mr. Combs had never assaulted anyone, adult or minor, man or woman. I don't know about that. The lawsuit against Combs was filed in Manhattan by Texas-based Busby law firm and co-counsel AVA Law Group and Courage Law. Wow, this is getting serious here. The Sean John brand, founded in 1998, appears to be now defunct. Surprise! His Instagram page is blank. His website is broken. His clothing, furniture, fragrance, footwear were once big money makers for both Macy's and Combs, with retail sales at the chains exceeding $525 in 2010. Starting in 2011, the company's lucrative sportswear, which it said made up about half its sales, was exclusively sold at Macy's. 5 of the retail locations, including Sean John shops, where the company's goods were marketed and sold in prime locations, and Combs appeared in commercials for the store. For years, it was among the department chain's top-selling men's brand. WWD reported. I have always admired Sean Combs' sense of fashion as well as his business acumen. He has a keen sense and needs of style-conscious contemporary men, Lundgren said of Combs when exclusive deals were announced in 2010, 2 years after the alleged assault. He was the first person to believe in me, the hip-hop star said, Lundgren returning the compliment in 2012 in Barron's article. He was like a godfather. Oh, yeah. In 2016, Combs sold a majority stake in the brand for $70 million, but under new management, the brand floundered and eventually filed for bankruptcy. In 2021, Combs purchased the business back for $7.55 million. Sean John continued to be sold at Macy's until last fall, though spokesman did not comment on whether the line was pulled due to amount of accusation against Combs. Unbelievable. What the heck? Yeah, I guess that was it. That's like insane. But what do you think about this, folks? I gotta post a link as well. As the saying, the hits keep coming for P. Diddy. We're about this new layer of insanity where a person's where fashion and money takes precedence over somebody's life and well-being. Leave your thoughts and opinions in the comments down below. Peace.